Good afternoon, Bear Valley Scholars. Welcome to Tuesday, April 7th, 2020. Welcome back. It's been such a long time since we've seen you. We hope that you and all of your families and friends are happy and healthy and staying safe. We hope that you are all staying inside. We are excited to begin launching into this remote learning journey with each and every one of you. We know that so much is happening in the world right now, and one of those things that we can offer you is this continuance of your education. So we're really excited to be offering this remote learning process. Thank you all for your patience and your grace with us as we've had to rewrite the education system here in a few short weeks. And so our teachers have been working countless hours to make sure that this online platform is as predictable and as consistent as possible for you and as manageable as possible for you as well. As a parent, we started the remote learning process at my house, and it's been a little bit tricky. We're making our way through it, but one of those things that I have to keep reminding myself every single day is that this is temporary, that we're doing the very best that we can, and that that's what's important. So I wanted to go over a few different resources and a few different things with you all before we start today. The first is that this is the first of many weekly welcomes that we're going to be giving you via these online platforms. And so next week, we might have a welcome from Miss Leone, we might have a welcome from Miss Williams, you might have the entire admin team on at once, but we're going to be welcoming you back the first school day of the week, just so that you are all able to know any nuances or any challenges. We're able to answer any questions that folks have had, and we're able to kind of help walk you through. We know that this isn't a perfect system. We know that we're still working kinks out, and we want to make sure that we're doing that together, true in Bear Valley fashion, with your feedback and with your support. So just know that these updates will be coming weekly. We have a couple of quick announcements this week. The first announcement is that we are starting some challenges. Our restorative culture team has got some challenges happening. The first one this week is a mindful vacation challenge. So this could be you showcasing what you've been doing since you've been on break in any type of creative and artistic way that you would like to do that. You can do that through videos. You can do that through collages. You can do that through drawings. You could do that through a self-narrated video. Whatever it is that you would like. We're going to be choosing 3 winners at the end of this week who have submitted something for us to take a look at. And those 3 winners, one from each grade level, will be receiving a $20 gift card. So we're super excited about that. Keep posted and keep watching our social media sites so that you are able to access these different challenges that we're going to have available for our scholars. Additionally, each week throughout our remote learning, grade levels are going to identify 3 different scholars who have just done an excellent job, who have been really working hard and engaging on our social platforms and engaging in this remote learning here. And we're going to be honoring those scholars as well with some gift cards. So please make sure that you guys are doing your very best, that you're getting everything submitted that you need to get submitted each week so that you can be considered for those drawings. The winners of each of those drawings will be announced during these weekly check-ins that you'll have with administration. Additionally, just wanted to make sure that everyone is very well aware, Safe to Tell is up and running. It is always up and running. It is always there. Scholars, you guys have the information for Safe to Tell. It's all the time broadcasted on our website and our Facebook page. So please make sure, we want to make sure that everyone is being safe during this time. We know that this is very uncertain times right now, and we want you to know that we're here for you and that we love you and we care for you, and we want to do anything that we can to make sure that you are safe and cared for during this time as well. Another resource that I want to share with you all is the Denver Public Schools food distribution website. So if you go to dpsk12.org/coronavirus, we're going to see if we can make my online tools work here. This website up here in the corner, dpsk12.org/coronavirus/food-distribution. You are then able to take a look, and we have breakfast and lunch, grab and go meal pickup Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And there's also dinner that's being offered at rec centers. Also, at those rec centers and some of those meal distribution sites, they're giving out grab-and-go groceries on Fridays. So please make sure that if you are experiencing some tough times right now, that you're going and you're accessing those opportunities that are available to you through Denver Public Schools and the City and County of Denver. If you continue scrolling down on this site, we've got all of our food distribution sites down here as well. And as you take a look down here in Southwest Denver, we've got a couple of different sites here. We have Lincoln High School, Castro Elementary School, CHU. Not sure what CHU is, but I'm sure anybody might be able to help me out there. But we've also got Kepner Middle School, Monroe Elementary School, and Valverde. So there are definitely some spaces and some places that are available for us as we're looking to access those resources. Before we move on to our next portion here, I want to give a quick shout out to some kiddos who have had birthdays while we've been on this crazy shelter in place. So if you hear your name, please text a photo to Miss Sarah at 720-248-4434. Again, that number, 720-248-4434. If you've had a birthday during this time, we want to see what you did for your birthday. We want to see any cool cakes that you've baked. We want to see any type of ways that you have celebrated your birthday with your families in your quarantine. So starting with the beginning of April, happy birthday to Analia, Dante, Adelie, Isabella, Jesus, Larry, Clayton, Angel, Isabel, and we have a birthday today for Jose. So happy birthday to all of those scholars. We hope that you are all safe and happy and have been able to do something special to celebrate your birthdays. All right, so our next portion here, I want to walk you through what remote learning communication has been sent out through our teachers. And I want to do this by providing you an example of what Mrs. Paracha, one of our 8th grade teachers, has sent out to her learning community. As a parent, it's really important for me that all of this communication that's coming out to you is streamlined and it's clear. So if you have a scholar who's in 8th grade and you have a scholar who's in 7th grade, you should be receiving communication that looks very similar with just a little bit of an added twist from your teams. The teams are sitting down and they're creating this communication together so that every single kid who is in 8th grade is getting the same chunk of information. It might have a different flair depending on who your LC mentor is, but all of that information is the same. So as we look through this email, if you look at the title of this email, Week 1 Remote Learning LC Communication. So you're able to filter in your inbox to look and to see what exactly that looks like. Again, this is from Mrs. Paracha. She is the Learning Community Mentor. And like I said before, your LC mentors are going to be your primary point of contact during this time, just because it's going to be easiest for you to have just that one person that you're chatting with. Our teams are continuing to meet on a very, very frequent basis. And so they will get back to you and they'll be able to relay information from any of the other teachers or any other areas that you might have questions. So as we're moving through this communication, it's got our date here. Mrs. Paracha asked specifically for a response. Some of our teachers are asking for that response just to make sure that we've got the right email address for you. As we're setting up these online platforms, we're able to communicate with you in the best way possible. So she had asked for this, just a quick got it email coming back to her. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, that would be super great. She also is talking through here, communication will be posted in your student's LC Schoology page. So she also has a Schoology page that's going to contain all of this information as well. And then at the end, our teachers are providing you with Google Voice phone numbers. You can call and you can text those Google Voice numbers. Please make sure that when you are texting, you are letting us know who you are so that we're able to continue helping you and supporting you that way. And you're able to set up some times to meet with your teachers if necessary. All right, so our next portion here, this is the attachment that was provided in Mrs. Paracha's email. And this attachment, again, is going to look very similar whether you're in 6th, 7th, or 8th grade. This is just an 8th grade example that we have open right now. A few important things at the top here. All assignments will be completed in Schoology, and all of your assignments for the week are listed below. Really important to us to make sure that you could see all of the work that needed to be completed for that week and that you were able to work at your pace based on some competing priorities. Again, folks who might be sharing tablets or sharing hotspots, we want to make sure that you're able to plan as a family. This email and this communication, I'm not sure if I said it before, but I'll say it again if I did. This will come out to you on Friday so that you can plan for Monday through Friday of the following week. All assignments are going to be due on Friday, the week that they're assigned. Make sure that you are completing each assignment for your core classes. We're going to see what that looks like a little bit more below. And then make sure to complete the assignments only for the integrated arts classes that you are currently attending. That should be 3 different classes. Make sure you're maintaining your reading level by reading for 20 to 30 minutes a day. This could be reading to a younger sibling or to a grandparent. This could be reading independently by yourself. You could be reading magazines. You could be reading books. Whatever it is, we want you to be reading for 20 to 30 minutes a day so that we can keep those reading levels up. Also, as I had mentioned before, information from our mental health team will be provided here. We want to make sure that everyone has access to all of the resources that they would typically have as best we possibly can during this time. And so here is your information from the mental health team. Your LC mentor is going to provide a little message for you with their own flair and spin there. And then we'll come down here to the actual assignments. So again, this is for 8th grade LC communication. It's going to tell us what week it is. And again, just this note that assignments are due on Friday. Make sure you read through any updates posted in your LC and SEI Schoology page. SEI is your social emotional intelligence. That's your SEI class that you take on Wednesdays. And those are also going to have information and some different activities for you to engage in. Here you're going to find general information and assignments that need to be completed by Fridays. So again, as we talked about before, you need to complete the assignments for all of your core classes. If you take a look here in this language arts block, if you're an 8th grader, it doesn't matter whether you have Miss P, Miss Jones, or Miss Guile, you are going to need to complete in your Schoology language arts class, language arts lessons 1 and language arts lessons 2. Same thing for math. Looks like they've got 2 lessons for math, 2 lessons for social studies, 2 lessons for science. You might not have 2 lessons every single week. You might have more than 2 lessons each week. We're working with the flow and we're working with the amount of material that we're giving you guys to grapple with right now. And we're going to continue taking this and adjusting based on that. But as you look in your Schoology courses, this way you're able to locate these assignments. Parents, you're also able to look in Schoology and say, you know what? I know my scholar was working on language arts assignment 1. Has that been completed? Has it not been completed? The next piece here, integrated arts assignments. So as you scroll down, again, like we said before, all of your integrated arts teachers are listed here, but you are not going to need to complete all of these integrated arts assignments. So I'm going to choose the 3 integrated arts that I'm currently taking. So my first one is Spanish with Mr. Kirk. So if I log on to Mr. Kirk's Schoology page, I know that I need to complete Spanish lesson 1. I am in PE with Coach Hall, so I'll log into her Schoology page and I'll complete gym lesson 1. And I'm in art with Miss Gansel, and so I'll make sure that I log into Miss Gansel's Schoology page and complete art lesson 1. We also, after this, have a suggested pacing for this first week. Again, we know that there's a lot going on. We know that some of you might be really itching to get to schoolwork and to get back to normal. And so you might want to sit down and work through an entire day and work through all of these lessons in one day. If that's your preference, you're more than welcome to do that. However, if you want to break it up so that you're able to enjoy the beautiful weather outside, you're able to help out with some chores and different things around the house, you might have different priorities. Maybe you're sharing your Chromebook with your younger sibling. We want to make sure that we're giving you guys a suggested opportunity if all of this seems too overwhelming for you. So the way that your 8th grade teachers have broken it up is that we would do language arts and math lesson 1 on Monday, social studies and science lesson 1 on Tuesday, math lesson 2, language arts 2 on Wednesday, and so on and so on. The next piece that we're excited to offer to you that is going to be available for all scholars is core teacher office hours. Office hours are going to be offered 2 times a day. So we're going to have a morning office hour and we're going to have an afternoon office hour. The morning office hour for any core content teacher, whether it's 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, is going to be 9 to 10 a.m. And the afternoon session is going to be 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock p.m. Each grade level has a specific link. So you look at this one, and this one is a Google Hangout, and it's titled Grade 8 Office Hours. So no matter what teacher you are wanting to see, if you're logging in between 9 and 10 or between that 1 and 2 time slot, you are always going to get one of your 8th grade teachers. Also, your teachers have provided down here all of their Google Voice numbers so that you're able to access them if necessary. Moving down to integrated arts. Integrated arts is going to work a little bit differently. While our grade levels have one link only for tutoring, our integrated arts teachers are going to all be tutoring during the same time, but they're all going to have different links. It's a little bit messier, but we're hoping that this will work, and we would love your feedback if for some reason it doesn't. All tutoring for IAs is going to be Monday from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. So again, if you guys are logging on, you're able to see if I needed to go to Miss K and Miss Geyer's tutoring, I would just click on this link from 9 to 10 or from 1 to 2, and I would be able to access them on those specific days that they're available. Also knowing that if I can't make their tutoring hours, but I still need to connect with them, I can make sure that I am calling or texting their Google Voice number and setting up a time to meet with them. Finally, at the end of this page, we have just the reminder and the way to get into Schoology. So in case any of our scholars have forgotten during this extended break, or if any of our parents are needing to support your scholars, this is how you're going to log on to Schoology to access all of those assignments. So that was a lot of information, and I know I gave it to you guys in a very little bit of time, but I hope that this was beneficial for you. If you have any suggestions, or if there's anything that you want to hear about from our administrative team or from any of our staff members, please let us know. And next Monday, when we're preparing our screencast to send out the same way through our social media links, please, please, please let us know so that we can answer those questions. We are all in this together. One of the very first things that Miss Sarah said to me when we started this school up was, man, it takes a village. And a lot of you will hear Miss Sarah say that in our front office, and it truly, truly does. It takes a village. And just because you can't physically access your village on a daily basis like you used to, please know that you can access us virtually. Please reach out to us via phone call, via email, any way that you're comfortable reaching out to us, reach out. If you just need to chat, if you just need some support, if, man, holy cow, this homeschooling thing is just a little bit crazier than I ever thought it was going to be. I'm guilty of that right now. Please make sure that you guys are reaching out to us. Let us know what you need. We love you and we care about you. You guys are our family. We hope that you're all happy and that you're all healthy and you're staying safe. And we hope that this new edition of remote learning is something that helps you guys to get into a routine here as we progress through the remainder of the school year. So I miss you guys so much. Love you all. Hope you're all doing well, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.